You know what's scary? Most people don't lose in life because they're weak. They lose because they let their feelings decide their future. And if you don't control your habits, someone else is going to control your life. Today, I'm going to show you the hidden truth behind why disciplined people win and why undisciplined people stay stuck. Hey everyone, I'm Louis and welcome back to LCF Talks, where we talk about breaking cycles, building identity, and becoming the strongest version of yourself. Today, I'm not just talking about discipline. I'm going to reveal you the psychology behind it, the mental warfare, the invisible programming that shapes who we become. Because discipline is not about waking up at 5 a.m. It's not about being the perfect person. It's not about motivation. Discipline is the quiet force that rewires your identity, shifts your destiny, and break you out of the life you are afraid to admit you are stuck in. And if you stay with me until the end, you are going to understand something people never realize. Discipline is not something you do, it's something you become. And once you become that person, life stops happening to you. You start happening to life. Did you know we all have that mini war fighting inside our head? Let me tell you the truth. Nobody likes to admit. There are two versions of you inside your mind. One version is powerful, strong, and focused. The second version is lazy, afraid, and emotional. And every day, these two versions of you negotiate your future. When your alarm rings in the morning, you have two options. One is to go to the gym, and the other one is to just stay at home. But what you don't realize is that it's just a small decision. That's what you think. But it's not. Let me tell you something. What if the reason you are not living the life you want is not because you are unlucky, and not because of your parents, and not because of your past, but because you trained your brain to take the easy way out? Let that sink in. We don't rise to the level of our dreams. We fall to the level of our discipline. Imagine this. You wake up one day and everything you were going to start tomorrow has piled up into the life that you are living today. Your body hurts, your bank account is empty, your relationships crumble, your dreams feel distant, not because you are a bad person. It's actually because discipline was not driving your life. It was emotion. Here's the truth most people never hear. Discipline is not a feeling. It's a system, a strategy, a rewriting of the survival brain. There are three psychological triggers that create discipline. First, the identity lock. You behave based on who you believe you are. You see yourself inconsistent, you will act inconsistent. So you got to change your identity in order to change your behavior. Second, low friction environment. Your environment beats your willpower. If your junk food is in the house, you will eat it. If your phone is beside you, you are going to scroll it. Change the environment in order to change your habits. Third, delayed gratification. The disciplined brain understands something. Suffering now creates relief later, or comfort now creates suffering later. The question is, which pain do you want to choose? Let me tell you a story. There was a guy, let's call him Aaron. He kept saying he wanted to change his life. Start the gym, start the business, start eating better, But every time he tried, life won, distraction won, comfort won. One day he looked at himself in the mirror and realized the person staring back at him wasn't him anymore. He didn't recognize his eyes, the posture, the sadness, the shame. And in that moment, something snapped. Not motivation, not inspiration. A decision, a deep, silent, violent decision. Saying no more. That's discipline. It begins quietly, but it ends loudly. Here's the truth most people never hear. Discipline is not a feeling, it's a system, a strategy, a rewriting of the survival brain. There are three psychological triggers that create discipline. First, the identity lock. You behave based on who you believe you are. You see yourself inconsistent, you will act inconsistent. So you got to change your identity in order to change your behavior. Second, low friction environment. Your environment beats your willpower. If your junk food is in the house, you will eat it. If your phone is beside you, you are going to scroll it. Change the environment in order to change your habits. Third, delayed gratification. The disciplined brain understands something. Suffering now creates relief later, or comfort now creates suffering later. The question is, which pain do you want to choose? Now, coming up, I'm going to share you one exercise that instantly increases your discipline, even if you have failed 100 times before. But before we get there, you need to understand something deeper. You must be thinking, discipline versus motivation. Let's break that down. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structure. Motivation disappears when life gets heavy. Discipline stands even when life breaks you down. Stop looking for motivation and start building a system. There is this one exercise I want you to know. If you do this for the next 7 days, your brain will shift. It's called the Non-Negotiable 1% Rule. Every day, pick up one thing, just one thing, and do it no matter how you feel. It may be 10 push-ups, 1 page of reading, 5 minutes of journaling, 1 cold shower, just 1 walk, and 1 small discipline. One tiny daily win creates an identity shift. You got to stop saying, I'll try, I hope, I wish, and start saying, this is who am I now. I know you are tired. I know you are fighting battles no one sees. I know the world feels heavy. But listen to me. The version of you that you dream about, they are not far away. They are not impossible. And they are definitely not beyond reach. They are just that one disciplined decision away. People like us don't wait for the perfect moment. People like us don't let our past define us. People like us rise with discipline. So if this message hit your heart today, don't just leave inspired, leave transformed. Hit the subscribe button, share this with someone who needs it today, and comment below. I choose discipline because identity begins with language and discipline begins with one small choice. This is Louis, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.